Hi guys, it's Mr S here. We are back for session number 5. I've got Oscar and Isaac with me once more. And today's session is all about rolling and throwing. So we're going to do some target work, some target games and skills. And we're also going to keep ourselves focused on the technique involved in those rolls and throws as well. So I'm going to start off with a little bit of a warm-up with you, but before we do that, please make sure that you have these 3 things close by. We're going to need them for our session today. Remember, you can stop, pause our video at any time and reuse it at any time at all, but these 3 things are needed for today. Something to represent a ball, preferably something small like this tennis ball here. It could be a rolled up pair of socks, but a small ball would be a great start. Also, you're going to need something to act as a target today. So we've got some coloured cones, 1 each, but actually you could use a water bottle, you could use a toy, a cuddly toy, a teddy, something like that you're going to use as your target. That's number 2. And the third thing you're going to need is a wall space today. So we're going to be using a fence outside. You could use a wall inside as long as you're safe. You're going to be throwing against that wall today, or you could use an external outside wall as well. So we're going to start ourselves off by warming ourselves up. So stand yourselves up on your space. Okay, so first of all, we're going to imagine we're trapped inside a box. So we're going to touch the walls of our box. We've got walls in front of us, behind us, above us, below us, to the left and to the right. So you can see that we're going to try to touch all of those walls. So you've got to listen to the instructions. So we're going to just use our right hand to start. Give me a wave with your right hand. I'm going to use that one to start with. Okay, ready? Listen to my instruction. Nice squishy knees. Split those legs a little bit. Up. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Switch to your left hand. Give me a wave with your left hand. Ready? Up. Down. Up. Down. You need to really bend those knees to get up and down. Okay, 2 hands this time. Both hands. Down. Down, up. Okay, good job. Okay, now this time we're going to go left and right. So I want you to just use whatever hand is easier for you on your left side or your right side. So I'm going to take a step back. Boys, can you take a little step forward? Super. Okay, ready? We're going to go left and right. Get on your toes. Get on your toes. Ready to go? Right. Back to the middle. Left. Right. Right. Okay, remember 1 hand at a time. Middle. Good job. Left. Right. Middle. Down. Up. Right. Left. Middle. Behind. Up. Down. Left. Oh, I tried to trick you. You didn't fall for it. Okay. Right, have a little jog on that spot. Have a little jog on that spot. Super. Okay. Think about how we jog. That's it, using our arms, that's it, super job. Okay, so we're jogging in our box. All I want you to do this time as you're jogging is just to go to that direction with your feet. So we're jogging on the spot, and I might say left, and we might jog to the left, and then go on that side, and then I'm going to say right, and we might go to the right. Okay, left, right. Okay. Try and keep your space, forwards, backwards, left, right. Try and use those quick feet on our toes. Left, right, forwards, backwards. Okay, and relax there. All right, we're going to stretch ourselves out, still using our wall. Okay, and our wall's around us, so we're going to stretch our body. So try and bend your knees. We're going to come slowly down to touch the bottom. Split those legs a bit, Isaac. Don't bend those knees. Don't bend those knees. We're going to try it one more time. Okay, and Isaac's going to show us. Okay, we're not going to bend those knees. Touch the bottom of your box, don't bend those knees. Good job. And slowly back up. Slowly back up. Super. Now this time we're going to go to one side. So I'm going to go to the right side with both of my hands to the right side. Ready? Right. And front. And left. and front. Good. So now we're going to split our arms. Okay, so we're going to split our arms. And this time we are going to go opposite sides. So if I say front, we're going to have front and back touching. That's it. Try and keep our feet in contact with the floor. We shouldn't need to move our feet too much. We should just swivel. So look, watch feet stuck on the floor, boys. Yep. Okay, those feet are not going to move. Sit those feet stuck on the floor. Good job. And our arms are on the opposite sides. So our feet are going to stay, but our arms are going to move. Okay, ready? So we're going to start with left and right. Good. Forwards. Backwards. Switch sides. Left. Up and down. Try that. There we go. Other side. Down and up. Excellent. Okay, brilliant job. So we're stretching all through our tummy muscles, down the sides of our body as well, using the muscles along our ribs as well, those tiny little muscles in between our ribs. We're using our bottoms, we're using our legs. We're going to be lots and lots of strength in our arms today, so we're going to need to use those muscles to help us with some rolling and some throwing games. So, the very last one, onto our knees. Okay, we're going to imagine for the last 30 seconds that we are in a little mini boxing match. So put our boxing gloves on. Bless you. Put our boxing gloves on. Okay. And in front of us is our punch bag that we're going to punch. But for 30 seconds, we're going to punch it as many times as we can. Okay. For 30 seconds. Okay. From our shoulders, we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. Okay. Ready? For 30 seconds. As many times. Set. Go. As quick as you can. 25 seconds left. Keep going. 20 seconds left. Keep that body nice and straight. 15 seconds. You're halfway through. Keep going. Try and push them forward. Push them forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And 0. Okay. Not bad. Was that tricky? That tie your shoulders out?
Yeah, like I could feel like the muscles moving.
Yeah, so it means you're working hard if those muscles are working. I'm feeling a little bit tired now, so I hope you're feeling a bit hot and sweaty. Grab yourselves a drink, have a little break. That's our warm-up complete. You're going to remember, you're going to next now need a target and a ball. So grab yourself a target and a ball ready for our first activity. Okay, so activity number 1 is all about rolling. We said today we're going to work on some target games, some target activities, and this is going to be really, really fun. So whatever you've got as your target is absolutely fine. Make sure it's something safe, as I said before. It could be a toy, it could be a water bottle, something that you're going to be able to hit. And make sure you've got a ball with you. So the boys have a tennis ball, or they've got 2 actually. If you've got a spare 1 or 2, that's great as well. So first of all, we're going to start off by exploring the activity. So all you need to do is stand a good distance away from your marker, and I'll let you decide what that is. You might have a huge space, and you might decide to step a little bit further away. You might have a small space, and you might need to be a bit closer. Now Isaac, who's 5, is a bit closer to his target. Oscar, who is 9, is a little bit further away. So set your challenge for what you think is a good start. And all I'm going to do to start with is give you 1 minute, and I just want you to roll, try and hit your target, collect and back to your space. So even if you've got just a little marker on the floor, it might be just a little part of your flooring that you can spot and say, that's where I need to go back to. Go back to that space every time. I want you to roll. So we are going to let the ball go and push it so it skids along the floor, a roll. So it's not going to go up in the air. Ready? Your minute starts now. Good job, boys. Well done. So try to make sure it's not a race. Try to take your time as you're doing this. It's all about trying to be as accurate as possible. I'm going to just look at what the boys are doing well and what we could work on as we try to change our roll and improve it next time. Okay. So you could come up with a signal every time you hit one. you could come up with a noise or a sound or a word that you say when you hit one. I want you to come up with a word that you want to say every time you hit one. So it could be boom, it could be target, it could be goal. Okay, as soon as you hit it, I want you to say it. Okay, we've got about 30 seconds left. Keep going. See how many times you can hit it.
Wow.
Okay, we've got a goal, we've got a boom. Fantastic. Keep going. Another 20 seconds, see if you can hit it.
Boom.
Brilliant job. Play around with it. Last 10 seconds, maybe even try to use your other hand as well. Test yourself out. Try and use both hands. Another boom there. A silent boom.
Boom. Oh.
And a boom. And hold it there. Okay, so boys, just sit down where you are for me, please. Back onto your spot. So, exploring the activity is a really good starting point. Not really thinking too much about how we do it, but can we try and hit the target in this activity? Can we try and be successful? So what were you doing that was successful? Have a think at home. What were you doing that was successful? What did you do?
Well, I was keeping my eye on the cone, which made it easier for me to like make my aim like more accurate.
Brilliant. So when you're aiming and getting ready for your roll, can you have your eyes focused on the target? You don't really need to look at the ball. Focus on your target. Brilliant. What else did you do, Isaac, that made you successful?
I wasn't like just rushing it.
Brilliant. So Isaac said he wasn't rushing it, and that's really important. This isn't a race. This is all about, can you be successful by hitting it? Doesn't matter how quickly you do it, can you do it successfully? So trying to take your time, trying to keep your eyes on your target. Now I'm going to show you with my body what would help you even more. So your surface might be rough, your surface might be smooth, and that's going to change how you roll the ball. So Isaac, can I use one of your balls, please? Okay, so wherever you're rolling, whatever you're looking at, so my target is right down underneath the camera there, I'm going to try to make sure I'm using, number one, my comfortable or dominant hand, so the one that I use most, the one I use to write with, so I'm using my right hand. Then I'm going to get my body in a position where I split my legs so that the hand I write with is with a leg further back. So I've got space to go forwards and backwards. My opposite leg is going to be used a bit like how we would use a bow and arrow, and that's going to point for me. Just like the end of our bow would point with that arrow. So I'm going to focus that with a nice bent knee. So straighter leg at the back, bent knee at the front, swinging. As Oscar said, eyes on the target. And as Isaac said, taking our time. And I want to bend down as I roll. I want to bend my body down as I roll. So a bit like when you're going bowling. So I'm going to have my eyes on my target, bend down and roll. And try to hit my target. So that's our technique. So I really want you to try to focus on opposite leg to our arm, trying to be bent. Okay? And I want you to see if this time, using that opposite leg and bending down low, dropping your body down low, a bit like we did at the start, dropping your body down low helps you to roll accurately without a bouncing throw. So let me grab that ball, roll that back to Isaac. Okay, boys, so I'm going to give you another minute now. I'm going to look at your technique. So stand up for me, Isaac. One ball in your hand. Show me what leg needs to go forward. Okay, what do we think, Oscar? Is that the right leg?
No, I don't think so.
No, so what do we need to do? There we go. So opposite leg to our arm. What does that knee need to be doing at the front? Bending. Excellent. That's going to help you. All right, Oscar, can you show us that technique as well?
Yeah.
So we're going to split our legs, arm out. So I want every time our body to be in that position when we're rolling. Okay, 1 minute. Take your time. Starts now. Good, we've got 2 targets already. Isaac, using that strong hand, put that one back. Show me your technique. Using that right hand every time for this one. Keep your legs. Where's your strong hand? Good boy, well done. That's it, every time I want to see that. Good try, well done. Every time I want to see that. Other leg, good try, keep going. Nice, nice and accurate for Oscar. Now Oscar's getting an accurate throw every time. You can see Isaac needs to work on the technique. Every time, that leg forward, this arm back. Go. Every time. Good. Same again. Think about where your foot is pointing. If my foot's pointing there, Target's going to be over there. I want my foot to be pointing at the target. So hold on. Foot's pointing here. Where's that foot pointing? There we go. Let's see it then. Bend down low. That's better. Well done. We need to work on the power as well in our roll. Keep going at home. Work on the power. So we want to try to get it strong enough so it hits it. Excellent. Well done. Try to get it nice and strong so it hits that target. A nice smooth roll. Really important that we have our fingers releasing nice and low as well. Boy, Isaac. It's getting better. Well done. It's getting better. Good job. Okay, and stop it right there. All right, so back to your space. We've explored, we've practiced by working on the technique a little bit more, and now we're going to play a little bit of a game with it. So this game is called King of the Cones. Now we've played this game before, but you can change how you play this with the equipment that you have got. Now we've only got one target each, okay? So the idea is to now add some more targets in. So I know we've got some cushions here, and I'm sure you'll look around you and think, that could be a target. So we've now got 4 targets, okay? The idea of this game is to hit the target, and when you've got that target, you put it on your side. So at the moment, Oscar has got a cushion and a cone. Isaac has got a cushion and a cone. If Isaac hits a target, so stand up, I'll be Isaac. I'll be Isaac. If Isaac hits one of Oscar's targets, he can put it on his side. Okay, and then he brings it back. So now how many targets does Isaac have?
He's 3.
He's got 3. How many does Oscar have?
1.
1. So Isaac's winning at the moment. If Isaac manages to get that last one, 4, and Oscar's got 0, so it's game over. So this is King of the Cones. Or you can use anything you want. So we've got our cushion and our marker set up there. We don't need to hit them. We need to hit the opposite side, really. Okay, so Isaac's going to be rolling from there. Oscar's going to be rolling from here. Okay, I'm going to stand back a little bit.
I have a feeling the balls might crash into each other.
They might do, because if you're right, the balls are crossing paths. So if you've got a partner to play this with at home, fantastic. If not, the way of doing this is setting up more targets, playing on your own, see if you can hit them and then take them away. When you've hit all of them, you've won the game. Start again. Okay, we're going to start off. I'm looking for our technique at the moment, and I've got one leg, which is the right. Brilliant. Think about where we're throwing as well, where we're rolling, sorry. Where should our foot be then? What should our foot be pointing at? There we go, the target. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, we got 1. Oh, we've got 1 each. So we've got to swap them over. Good. So it's Isaac's job to try and hit another one. Keep going. Well done. So they're taking turns. See if they can be as accurate as possible. Oh, good job. So we're back to 2-2. Back to 2-2. They've swapped what they had at the start. Oh, well done. Can we hit it? Yeah, keep going, keep going. I'm going to say to you, throw or roll, sorry, whenever you want now. Roll whenever you want. Go, you don't need to wait. Roll whenever you want. Good, keep going, keep going. So we're back to 2-2. Roll whenever you want. Oh, we've got 3, 1. Oh, back to 2-2. We're going to keep going and going forever. I'm going to let you guys have a go at this one at home. We could be going on forever with this game. See if you can collect all of your partner's targets or try and knock all of your targets down. Have a go at that one. Activity number 2 now. We are going to work on an underarm throw. So a bit like an ice cream scoop, scooping up that ice cream to put it on your cone. We're going to go underarm, underarm. So using your hands, we're going to collect our ball and we're going to look now for a wall target. So right at the start I said you're going to need a wall space to work on with this. Now you might see behind me, I've set up a bit of a target grid. Now just with some chalk on our fence, I've just written some numbers. Now all you need for this is either a wall and you can make a target. You can find a spot that's a different colour, looks a bit different. You don't need to use chalks. Or you can get a little bit of tape and then just make a little mark across or a little line to show where your target is. We're looking for a central target. So we're going to start with the number 2. as our central target. And all I'm going to ask the boys to do for the first minute is explore that throw. They can use left hand, they can use right hand. I want you to play around with it and see if you can hit that target. So from a marker, okay, so you could be further back, you could be close, it's up to you. Using your ball, it's an underarm throw, like that ice cream scoop. Okay, so you're going to try and hit it and come back. Ready? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Get yourself a space. Ready? Off you go. So see how many times you can hit that target using your underarm throw. So you can see it's similar in many ways to the roll. You can see your body position is similar. How you face the target you're aiming at is also similar. Good job, boys. Well done. Try and get as close as you can every time to that target. So think about what worked last time with your roll. Probably some of what's going to work there will also help you here. The boys are using both hands to try it out. Now, it's always good to try and practice with both of your sides of the body, your dominant side and your non-dominant side. You'll get better and more able by using both. Okay, 10 seconds remaining. And 3, 2, 1, and 0. Fantastic. Okay, boys, turn and face the camera. Sit it down for me, please. What did we find that was successful at home then? What did you find that worked well? Let someone know at home. Was it that your underarm throw was accurate because you had your eyes in a certain place? Was it something to do with how you moved your body and the technique? Was it a hand that you used that you found better? What did you find, boys?
Well, I kind of had a strategy where when I had two balls in my hand, one in each hand, then one on this hand, one on this hand, and the body position I had also helped me to be more successful because of like where I was facing and things like that.
Good, so that's important, isn't it? So working on the technique so that you're accurate in your throw, making sure you're balanced with your body. So similarly with a roll, we would consider our body using both sides. So my left leg's out if my right leg's throwing. My right leg's out if my left leg's throwing. So switching our sides. What did you find useful, Isaac?
I found about, like you said, if you practice on both arms, it helps you strengthen your arms.
Brilliant, well done. So Isaac found it useful using both of those hands. Fantastic. So now we're going to just work on one. And I want you to focus on what you see as your strongest, because I want you to now get a score. So we explored that throw, played around with it, and now we're going to practice and make it better. So can I borrow your ball, please, Oscar? With my underarm throw, as we said, we want to have, just like our roll, eyes on the target. So eyes on the prize. We want our hand to be our dominant hand, our strong hand. Opposite leg out. And you can, if you want to, think about how you hold that ball. So I don't want to hold it over the ball with my fingers in the way. I want to be nice and loose with that grip so that I can release the ball. Now, I'm not going to throw it up, I'm going to throw it straight. So as I throw forward, I'm going to push my wrist out. Can you see my wrist?
Yeah.
I'm going to push it out because of that gives me a nice straight throw. I don't want it to loop like a rainbow. Okay, so when I'm doing that throw, I'm then going to be nice and straight with my push. Nice and straight with my push. So try to keep your body nice and balanced. Eyes, legs, wrist. Keep repeating, okay? See how many you can hit this time. I want you to keep a score, okay? So you could do this at home with first go, how many did you get? Second go, how many did you get? And set your personal best. So get yourselves in a good set position. I can see Oscar's got his legs split and see Isaac's got his legs split. All right, you might want to change your position at home if you felt that it was too far away or too close. You might want to change it. Okay.
Still aiming for the 2.
Still going for the number 2. Okay, the number 2 is our central target. So still go for that same target because of your brain and your body have started to get used to where it is. So you'll be even better if you focus on that technique.
Right.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Set, go. Good job. Try to have a nice straight wrist as you throw, so it doesn't push up. That was a really good underarm throw, Isaac. Okay, try to focus on just using one hand, remember. One hand. Try to use that right hand, because that's your stronger one. That's really good. Nice push out from your wrist. Looking good. Well done. Nice push out. So it's not how hard that you hit it, it's do you hit it. So it's not hitting it with power, it's this time throwing with accuracy. So everything we're doing today is all about target. So can I hit the target? Can I be accurate? All right, keep it up, keep it up. Right, that was a really good one, right in the middle. Fantastic, right in the middle. Good job, right in the middle. Excellent. Okay, and stop right there. All right, sit yourselves down. You've got a score in your heads, I'm sure. I wonder what score you guys got at home as well. Keep practicing that one. You only need that small space to work in. Now, your score is your personal best, so keep a hold of that. You could improve that by practicing that game exactly the same as you've done before. Now, we're going to go into a bit of a game. You might have seen there's other numbers here. So this is a point for you where you can set yourself up other places on your wall to hit. So we don't want just one target this time. We want more than one. So maybe a minimum of 3, a maximum of, say, 7 or 8, really. And we want to try and hit various targets and think about how we change our body. So this time, we're going to go for different targets. I'm going to call the numbers out. So a bit of maths here, you've got to recognise the number. These could be sounds, these could be words, so we could try to work on our sight vocabulary or our letters and sounds knowledge, and we're going to try and hit them. So I'm going to call out a number and the boys are going to try and hit it. So stand yourselves up, boys. Let's have a little practice. So if I say number 1, well done, and then come and collect your ball. And then I might say number 6. So I've put these in the same position, so I know their throw and their technique needs to be similar. 2. That was our target that we went for in the middle. Keep remembering not to throw up like a rainbow so much, but a nice stiff wrist to push that ball out. So it's game time. I hope you're ready. I hope you're ready to start to hit your targets. I'm going to leave you guys at home. If you've set your number grid up, brilliant. You can follow my number calls as I call them out. If not, you can take this at your own pace and just try to hit the variety of targets. Okay, are you ready? Get into your set position. It'll be nice and quick. See if we can hit them. Ready?
Yeah.
Set. 1, 4, 6, 8. Woohoo! 7. 2. Try and go underarm every time. It's got to be underarm. 4. 3. Well done. Okay, get yourself back into your set position. 1. Oh! Over the fence. Quick, switch balls. 6. Well done. 5. Excellent job. 7. And hold it right there. Okay, so I hope you found that activity fun. Turn and face, boys. I hope you found that you were improving and trying to change the technique of your throw, because when we're throwing like that and we're facing a space, we're going to need to swivel a little bit. And we're going to need to change our release point, where we let the ball go. A nice stiff wrist is really useful to try and make sure you can go nice and straight with your underarm throw as well. So, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you've enjoyed our activities today. I want you to make sure that you're nice and cool. This hasn't been really, really strenuous and hard work. This is about your technique today. So make sure you're nice and cool and you're relaxed before you go and carry on with your lovely day. Hope you've enjoyed our session. Make sure you check out all of the Active Essex videos. This is session number 5. We've got one more next week. And lots more PE at home stuff on my Twitter account at PE by Mr S. So join us there and keep Essex active on our YouTube account as well. So from me, Mr S, it's bye. From Oscar and from Isaac, it's a goodbye too. And we'll see you again soon.